Hi. In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to use numbers to find the next big superstar. Or not quite, because the number one question I've been getting from our clients is, can I find the next Taylor Swift? Can I find the next Metallica? And the answer is no, you cannot, because we don't have a crystal ball. If we had such a great tool that would just guarantee the next big, massive stadium superstar, we wouldn't sell it to anyone. We would just use it to create our own massively successful label. But what we can do is we can make your life less miserable by sifting large amounts of data, by helping you create really tight list of potential prospects. And then it's still listening time. You have to use your headphones, you have to listen to the music, and you have to have a lot of luck and great connections. But pay attention, because this next part is super, super important. You go naturally to the artist section. You click artists, and then you get our whole list of almost 1 million artist profiles. And out of scouting talent from such a huge number of artists, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. So you need your filters. And let's say you work in a boutique techno label and your boss says, okay, find me 50 new artists and then get me their music. So what you'll start with is the genres, because you work in a techno label, you're not interested in anything else than in techno. Okay, maybe also tech house. So let's also select tech house. And then you have 52,000 results. Still an unmanageably high number of artists. And then you'll go down and you'll say, okay, I'm not really interested in anyone who's already signed to a major label, but I am interested in unsigned artists and artists who are with big indie labels. Okay? So still 26,000 artists, way too much. And now we're gonna go here, and this is where the real magic happens. So in our experience, the best way to find new artists that are not already in long-term deals, that are just big enough for your boutique small label, is by combining two sets of filters. So I usually select Vibrate Artist Rank as a negative filter. So negative filter means that you cut off the top part of the chart. So it's just cutting off the, let's say, top 50,000 artists. And this is how you get rid of all the superstars. So, and it's top 5,000, top 50,000 in general, not just in the genre that you're looking in. Still, I mean, anyone who's below top 50,000 probably isn't in a very long-term deal and would be willing to answer to your email. But at the same time, you want to work with artists who already have some traction. And my go-to metric here are Spotify monthly listeners. And let's say they do need to have at least 250,000 monthly listeners, which is quite a lot, but you have to eliminate most of them. So, and bang, you have 136 results. And this is a very, very manageable list. So you can go and you can just spend the day going through all those 136 results. But I mean, you probably don't have the whole day to do this. So what you can do is you can save the chart for later, because probably tomorrow you won't remember all the filters that you needed to use to get to this list, and you like this list. So you saved it, and then when you go to your home chart, you have the My Charts section here. You can pull it up anytime you want. But as you can see, I have a bunch of different charts, and it's really nice to use names. So Vibrant Rank isn't really describing anything, so this is the default This is the default naming. So we'll say techno and tech house. This is April 25. And I'll save it. And now I want to share it with my boss because he said, come up with a bunch of artists that might be interested to sign with our label. So you just copy this. And now we have a link, and you just email the link to whoever you want, and they're gonna get a direct link. So when they're gonna click on it, they're gonna come directly to this page with all the filters already applied. And then you can still work from here. So you can say, okay, this is the default ranking is vibrate rank, but some people are obsessed with TikTok. So let's rank them by TikTok views in the past 7 days. So those are probably techno influencers. I don't know. I'm not a TikTok person, so I barely even use it. I would say YouTube views. Yeah, that's a much better. That's a much better metric if you ask me, because it has an extra advantage. So if you're a local label, let's say you're based in the United States, you can say rank me those artists by their YouTube views coming from viewers that live in the United States. And this is as good as it gets. Okay, let's see this guy. So the important thing here is that out of those, let's see, 40 artists that we managed to filter out, most of them are going to be crap. So it's whether some old songs or one-hit wonders, or who knows why they came to the radar. It would be too good to be true to just click a couple of filters, click a couple of boxes, and you just end up with 40 potential superstars. I mean, 40 guaranteed superstars. Not gonna happen at all. But actually, this guy, yeah, I mean, 50,000 weekly streams, not bad at all. So just do a quick check. Yeah, predominantly Spotify. So other channels aren't as good. This is good, so I'll focus on this a bit later. So this shows you whether the followers are legit. This is the follower part of the chart, and this is the engagement part of the chart. So they need to be correlated. They need to be roughly the same size. That means that the followers are legit, because followers are growing, engagement actions are growing. So this is actually pretty good prospect. Has lots of audience coming out of the UK because it's a British artist. He's a British artist, and USA and Australia. So yeah, English-speaking countries. Yeah, pretty legit. So labels, no majors, might even answer your emails. I just might find. I just probably found you a really good sign for your small techno label. So thank me later. Yeah, so you have to do some quick due diligence for everyone's, and if the artist seems like someone that you could work with, you can follow them, and then you can create lists. So I'll just create a list. I'll say prospects techno. Save. And then I can keep adding artists on this list, and then I just go. So if I like what I hear, if I like what I see, I can check his Spotify or his YouTube to get more KPIs. Okay, yeah, this is all looking good. So you're looking for green ribbons here, because green means above average. So he's got above average number of monthly listeners. This is compared to artists his size. Yeah. So you do quick due diligence, and then you can start listening to music on Spotify or on whatever channel you prefer. And finally, we have the official links here. So I don't know, if you want to contact them through Instagram, just click here. It will open Instagram and just say, okay, I'm calling from this label. You are definitely a good fit. Let's talk. So this is how you can do A&R in an advanced way. But if you're really lazy or if you're in a hurry, just use our trending filters here. So let's say hot on Spotify. 98 results. This is zero effort, but it also means it's zero effort for everyone else, for your competition. So everyone knows how to click one single button. Still, it does return quite an interesting set of different musicians, because as you can see on the very top of the chart, you have artists who are in the top 100, sometimes top 500, not really interested in doing any work with boutique small labels. But if you go down, you start seeing, so this is the rank, you'll start seeing lower ranks, and those might be artists. So 14,000, this might be an artist, okay, maybe not because they're already signed to major label. So let's say, show me just unsigned and indie artists. And yeah, so yeah, just go down, rank 13,000, 18,000. Those might be interesting artists for your label, and just click on a profile, check what they did. If they have additional hot filters like the red one means vibrate hot, which means hot across all the channels. So hot means that they are above average across different channels. The red one means all the channels, the green one means Spotify, and then we have separate ones for social media, for radio, and for Beatport. But yeah, like I said, this wouldn't be my go-to, although you can try this every day because it refreshes on a daily basis. You're getting new names on a daily basis, and maybe if you're really, really early, you can get them before others wake up and start using those buttons. But my suggestion would be use the genre filters, use the country filters if you're focusing only on certain countries, and do use the combination of two different filters, vibrate rank to eliminate the really big names, and your go-to metric to eliminate the bottom part. Yeah, like I said, monthly listeners usually work for me, but you're free to use any of those metrics that you see here. So yeah, that's that. And if you find an interesting act, if you find the next Ed Sheeran, make sure to get me backstage tickets next time they're at Wembley. Take care.